Hey guys, Shade here, and welcome to Let's Play Parallel Worlds, Episode 1! So let's explain a couple things first. This is a ROM hack of Parallel Worlds. No, I mean ROM hack of The Legend of Zelda, Link to the Past. They're called Parallel Worlds. It's supposed to be very difficult ROM hack. I've only played up to beating the guardhouse, and I just said, okay, let's do a Let's Play this. This is a post-commentary, by the way. This is probably the only episode of post-commentary, because I screwed up the audio. Yes! It took me 2 hours to freaking figure out how I screwed it up. Turned out I just had my mic off, and instead I just was using the laptop mic. So, I finally figured it out. And yes, my real name's Taryn. I did not just, like, make that name up. Okay. So the game is very different, graphics are different, worlds different, dungeons are different, everything's different. You're gonna have to know every trick in the book. First, let me explain like some of the big differences. There's no map or compass in the dungeons anymore. So you can't use a map in the dungeon. So you have to memorize the dungeon. And there's a big key for doors and a big chest key for chests. That's a big thing that you need to know. It's pretty big. Next. Okay. Then, the only way to get heart containers is, like, to find heart pieces. Or get the heart container I'm about to get now. That's the only way to increase your max life. Kinda sucks, I know. Hopefully the audio turns out good this time. Anyway, in the church, to the right is going to be a chest with the heart container. Anyway, in this episode, I'm doing the guardhouse, which is the first dungeon in the game. Which is very, very, very good. You found a heart container! Your heart level increased. Anyway, I'm pretty sure I already showed you guys the map. I'm just grabbing everything I needed to like be prepared for before I enter the dungeon. Because it's a very difficult dungeon. For like a first dungeon. And I'm going to be using save states, because it's pretty much necessary. It's very difficult to beat this game without save states, as far as I know. As you can see, I just did stay there, save there. Almost night! I take a heart of damage. Not to the almost knight, but the spikes. Also, those things that shoot the fireballs, they tend to shoot them a lot. It gets annoying. Hopefully, maybe the commentary will be better in, like, next episode. I'm not that great with the post-commentary. I think I'm better with live. Anyway, I'm recording with Bandicam because Fraps can't record it. It's kind of annoying. Item 1 of 2. Alright, I was just reading something. Anyway, this is the cave where we get the lamp. If you don't have a lamp and you go into like a cave that's normally like dark, it's pitch black and you can't see a single thing. You literally need the lamp. Or else you cannot beat the game. It's like though. Or else it's gonna be huge to save states and trial and error. Anyway, I still haven't played much of the game, but I'm gonna try and go for 100%. If I can do that, I'm gonna have to be looking at guides and stuff to make sure. So I know this game has missiles, which is I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, but it's kind of like Cave Story, where if you like, say there's two items, item A and item B. If you get, item B is better than item A, so B is better than A. If you get item A, you can't get item B later on. But if you skip item A, you can get item B later on. It's that kind of deal. See? One example would be like, maybe something like a boomerang, where it's like, it's the blue boomerang, the red boomerang. The red boomerang is better. If you skip the blue boomerang, you can get the red boomerang. If you get the blue boomerang, you're never getting the red boomerang. Also, a bonus episode, for today. This is gonna be like a new series. If I can't get 100%, I'm gonna at least attempt to beat this. I'm gonna try. So we're in Kakariko Village. I'm just checking my map here to make sure I'm getting all the houses. I forget what's the next house. Did we go in there? I'm not sure. I don't think we're going in there now, if we did. So yeah, I'm just jumping down to head into this cave. So in this cave, we have some BMOs. Nothing special. Now, I learned something from this. If you touch a BMOS, you take damage. I never knew that. Maybe that's just something of the ROM hack version? I'm not sure. Anyway, I've been trying all freaking day to figure out how to record this perfectly. And I finally figured it out. Like, from the moment I woke up to like now. What, 7 p.m.? Anyway, without the lamp, it would be pitch black. This game likes to throw a lot, as I've seen so far, this game likes to throw money at us. As there is some rubies. See? Look at that, that's a lot of rubies. The only way to get out here is just to fall through the hole. And then we land in this room. Like that, land. What would you call that? I'm gonna just call that a candle. Light the candle up. And head on to the next room. Now we have this blue jellyfish, guys. I'm happy it's not the red ones, those would be so much more fun. And then we got the worm guy. Yeah. Then we're in Lupo intersection. Pretty much nothing special here, just a couple skeletons. And a cave, which we go through to proceed on next. Now, the game's still throwing money at us. And those things. These things shoot way too much. Just saying. Look at that! Look at that! That's a bit unnecessary. Don't you think? Now here, this pit actually doesn't go anywhere. If you fall in it, you're just like dead. So this upcoming room, this one I'm talking about, it's impossible to get through this if you don't have the lantern. Just look at this. I even do a save state because I know I might fall with the lantern. Doing this in pitch black, so I'm surprised I actually made it through it first try. That amazed me. And then we're at the castle guardhouse, where we were supposed to meet our uncle, who's nowhere to be seen. And then this soldier just annihilates me. Then we hear beep, beep, beep. Get to know. Beep, 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 beep. While I'm doing post-commentary, I can't actually hear the game audio. So I don't know if I'm actually beeping or not. But it won't matter now because we're gonna get hard here. Boop. Now we can go left to right, and once we get a key, we can go up. Now the thing about this dungeon is, if you go down, I mean, it's like, after about like 10 minutes, about like 10 to 15 minutes, once you go through that locked door, you'll find another locked door. And in between those two locked doors, there's no key to be found. So in order to get the other key, you have to backtrack all the way. And yes, we're doing this dungeon with no sword. Our only weapon is pottery. So you want to get both keys before you proceed. Just make sure you do. I get this first key no problem without taking any damage, which surprised me. Also, as you saw earlier when we were just outside the guardhouse, the AI is brutal. It's just really brutal. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. While we were in that house, like the first one with the bombs, I was just coming in and coming back out, just collecting bombs, getting 10 bombs, just in case. There are cracked walls, but I didn't really figure out. So now I'm proceeding to get the second key in the left. In my opinion, this is the easier key to get. We're already 10 minutes in. Oh, by the way, because I'm using Bandicam, like normally when I'm like 10 minutes in, the video might cut off. Just because I'm using Bandicam, the free version, because I don't have the paid version anymore. Just because I'm on a new computer, I can't figure it out. So like when you get so like the max you can have for like a Bandicam video is 10 minutes, so I had to start a new recording. So that's why there was like a slight skip in music. Anyways, we got the second key, and now we're going through the locked door, pressing that switch for no reason. We have the green soldier. Like I'm saying, the regular green soldiers, like that guy right there, he's not so bad. The other one's brutal. It's brutality. Jerks. Anyway, now here is just the next hallway of just pressing switches and just going to the next doors. Pot up. I missed that guy. I'm not sure how I missed. Here is a bunch of soldiers. I'm telling you, these guys are fast. You can barely outrun them. Sometimes you don't even outrun them. It's like they can change their speed if they want to. Like sometimes I outrun them and sometimes I don't. Here, I take damage. I actually get down to like a heart and a half. And I somehow, like pixel perfect, not take damage from any of those guards after that. I was sure I was gonna die in that one. Saving. And now we're in the interrogation room. Kill this guy real quick for a heart. And then in this room we see our uncle locked up in a cage in a prison in the interrogation room. How did he get in there? I'm not sure. He's the one with the sword. How did he get caught and we didn't by now? Anyways, we kill some guards. To the right, it's kind of... To the right, it's pretty much a dead end. You can't go through there yet until you have like a certain equipment that you need to get in this dungeon. So now this place is just up, right, down, right, up, right. So we just go, so I'm just like sneaking around these rooms. Blue guy. Yeah, they can walk over the spikes. I call that a bit cheap. And this is the prison warden's room. That's the prison warden who almost killed us. I actually die here, I believe. Yep, I died. So I just load the state. And just go back down. Because to the left, we would have just been at the same place. Piece of heart we cannot get yet. We're going to be coming back to this guardhouse for that piece of heart. I'm thinking the way to get that piece of heart is the hook shot. This room! Fun. That's all I can say. Fun, fun, fun. I did a save state just to be careful. So we're right, and then we're going down, up, and then we're going left, and then we're going down, up, and then we're going right. It's basically what it is. Mixed picture of a skull. I like the 8 with the 4 corners in. And then it slowly turns into like a... looks like a bug, then it's turning into a skull. And then the last tile's right here. And we make it through first try. I'm surprised by that. And here. That's where the locked door is. Imagine if you didn't grab that second key, you would have to go all the way back and all the way back here. I make a save state here just in case I get hit by these spikes. And we have a chest. And in the chest is... the next episode. Yeah, I'm a jerk, I know. Cliffhangers. You gotta use them, you know. Gets people to watch part 2. Anyways, guys, I'm Shade, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye!